What's up guys, Cameron Foose here with Iconic and Iconic Traders. Today, we are back again with the hottest trading setup you'll ever see. So, these videos that I've made about my setups are some of the most popular that you guys have enjoyed watching. So today, we are back again with a absolutely brand new setup. I literally just sold everything and got all brand new stuff, all top of the line. So I'm just gonna break down exactly what I have and exactly what I use it for. Now, a lot of you guys are watching this, okay, he's using this for just day trading, but that's only just a small fraction, maybe the pinky of what I actually use a lot of this for. I'm also a creator, videographer, photographer, entrepreneur, ClickFunnels, everything that I do to run my business and to day trade all happens on this setup. And so I'm gonna break down exactly what I have and what I use it for. All right, so this right here, guys, is the brand new Razer limited edition Mercury White, I believe they call it. Razer 15, it literally just came out. I'm probably one of the first people to own this thing. Norbert just got the black one. I decided I was gonna go with the white because I kind of wanted it to match my MacBook. So this is the top spec Razer, 16 gigabytes of RAM, the 1070 and the 512 SSD. You can actually upgrade the SSD and the RAM from there, but right now I don't really need a lot of that stuff because I don't really need storage or a whole lot of RAM for this computer. But this is what I'll be doing all of my trading on. You can't really use Mac for trading too well because a lot of the software isn't super compatible. So I got rid of my Dell XPS 9560 that you saw in the last trading setup video that I did, and now we just upgraded to the Razer because I also wanted to use this for a little bit of gaming. I love playing Battlefield 1. Battlefield 5 comes out. I'm actually downloading it right now through Origin to get the early release that comes out on November 9th. So excited to play a little Battlefield 5 with that. So this has got the 144 hertz screen, of which I'm not even gonna use for gaming. I don't even know what that means. Maybe you guys can Google that because I don't fucking know. I'm gonna game on my HP Envy. So this is not only for gaming, but also when you're trading, it helps big time to have a lot more screen real estate to actually see more charts, your level 2, all the things you need to be a day trader. That's why when you see day traders, they have these big arrays of monitors everywhere because the more things you can watch at the same time, the more efficient you can be. But some people go a little bit overboard. If you look back at some of my setups from years and years ago when I lived in San Diego, even when I had an office down on the beach, I had like 6 monitors. It's overboard. It was more so just because I thought it looked cool. But did I really need all that stuff? Not really. And you don't actually need all these big crazy setups to actually day trade. A lot of people think, man, what computer do I need? What setup do I need? Do I need 6 monitors? You don't really need any of that stuff to actually get started in day trading. Those are just things that you can eventually work towards as you get better at day trading. So if you're actually just getting started, you really just need a laptop and you can actually start day trading just from that. But I'm a professional, I've been doing it for 14 years, so I like to buy the best of the best, and that's what I got here. The best, basically 15-inch PC you can get, not only for day trading, but also for gaming. Next up, guys, we got the Heal PR40 microphone. This is, I got it for podcasting, but a lot of the top musicians either use this or the Shure something. We can put a little whatever, the Shure, which is like kind of the top competitor for the microphone that you would get alternative to the Heal PR40. I personally went with this one. I thought it looked cool, and I just read some reviews on it. If you look at like Joe Rogan podcast, he uses all Shure. I think Gary Vee uses Shure. Even though I look up to both those guys, I wanted to go a little bit opposite just because I thought this looked cooler. But it's an amazing microphone, the Heal PR40, and I use both Scarlett devices. This is the 18x8, so I can actually have 4 inputs here. I actually also have the 2x2, but I almost got rid of this. But the fact that it works so well as a monitor stand as well, I decided to keep it because I have my monitor mounted on top of this so I can actually get a little bit more level-headed and I'm not actually looking down because I definitely am all about ergonomics when I'm actually working. I hate being like this, bent over. It makes much more sense if you have things in front of your face because that's very much better for your back, your eyes, your strain. It eliminates, more body stress when you're just working and trading. Eliminating as much stress as you possibly can is huge. So I try to be as comfortable as possible. These are also the Roost laptop stands. They're like fucking stupid expensive. I don't know why. They're $75 each for these little pieces of plastic, but they're probably the best ones you can get as far as build quality, and they're very portable. You can actually take this thing off and just close it down just like that, and it's now in this tiny little capsule. So that is what I use to day trade and game. If I want to play a little games to kind of release the tension a little bit, is the Razer 15, as well as the HP Envy 4K monitor. Oh, as well as my Logitech G900 gaming mouse, because it's gonna be super precise for those FPS games. But now we gotta transition into the brand new MacBook I got. It's the top spec Core i9, 32 gigs. I didn't go with the 4 terabyte SSD because it's like $3,200. I got the 1 terabyte SSD, but it's basically the top spec MacBook that you can get. Brand new. I absolutely love it, and I actually spend a lot more time on my MacBook than I do on my Razer, due to the fact that trading only takes maximum 90 minutes per day, and work takes me all day. And that's where I do most of my work, here on the MacBook. And just to give you a little example of how I switch over to using the MacBook, I have the wireless Apple keyboard. I have the Logitech G900. That's for my PC setup. To simply switch immediately over to my MacBook, I just unplug here. It's automatically connected to Bluetooth. Go like this up here, boom, boom. Now I have my trackpad over here and a functional keyboard to use with my MacBook. If I want to go into Photoshop, create some graphics for my website, Lightroom, all the stuff that I do just for my day-to-day usage. I actually spend a lot of time writing in Evernote. Evernote's my favorite program to use because I'm always writing whatever copy for my landing pages, my emails, whatever. I do all that stuff for my website. We're rebuilding everything from the ground up with Iconic Traders. I really took over kind of all the marketing and the copy and everything we've been doing. I rebuilt the entire website myself that we're getting ready to launch. It's actually gonna be launched by the time you watch this video, but I'm super pumped to get it started. Anyways, guys, that is a wrap for today's trading setup video. This thing is brand spanking new. I can't wait to continue to travel the world. I've been on the move, living out of suitcases for almost 2 years now, so I'm curious to see how much longer this HP Envy is gonna last in suitcases, because we got a lot of flights coming up from LA, going up to Canada, then down to South Africa. But if you wanna learn how I'm able to make $200 to upwards of $2,000 per day trading, we actually have a free masterclass. The whole Iconic Traders team is gonna be in there. It's gonna be about 60 to 90 minutes long. If you want to learn and get some really good free value, exactly how I'm able to be on the move 24/7, as well as make an amazing income with this setup, sign up below. Link's gonna be there with the Iconic Traders team. Peace in the East and the world. If you like girls too, me too. See ya.